The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. Our starter in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What do we have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Aaron Judge. The next to hit takes ball one. One out, base is empty.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Trout makes the grab, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up. Back in Anaheim, here's the left fielder, Joe Adell. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0. And now batting, Mike Trout. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. And here is Brent Rooker. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him into first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Royce Lewis. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit into right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jorge Soler. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Slapped foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Soler started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And it's gone. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jamer Candelario. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. Tosses across the first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here at Angel Stadium, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Rasmussen back to work.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Lau in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Still able to get it there in time, and they do get the out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And 1-2.
No.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Brent Rooker. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Adele over at first with one away. And that is out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. That one's upstairs. Ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 7-0. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Deal one is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Man at first, Royce Lewis digs in now. And that's in there for strike one. Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. So 2 on with 2 away. Cody Clemens. The next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-0. And the batter now, Jamer Candelario. That one not close. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Misses, and a count 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 2 up, 2 down. Out. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Leaping, and it's gone. And they boost their lead. It's 11-0. Here's Joe Adele. He's already homered in this game. Jonathan Loaisiga into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
This to third. Jazz tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Rooker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Into center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The throw to first, and that is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Trout is there. And it's caught for the out.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Candelario takes it himself. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rasmussen gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt he went out there today thinking that he's going to go the distance, but he had it all working, and they let him finish the job. I love that. That was something special. Very cool to see.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. All right, just about ready for baseball. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And another ball. And it is 2-1.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Slides, but it gets by him.
All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Judge leads off first with 1 away. There's 1, and that's 2. And now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches. £210, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one wrapped foul.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball still 0-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Now the A's designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. That one missed. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. First and second, 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
Hey, you beat it up.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
No, he held up. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Huge. Top of the second. And now Paul Goldschmidt. McClanahan back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Back ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Lau at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2
Second
strikes.
inning here, no score. And it's
2
even
balls,
up.
2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. And in one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Just missed. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stanton on at second with 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, J.J. Bleday. Pitch misses. Ball one. Just
That's
off the outside edge. That's out to center field. Mitchell has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. And there's two away. Now here is Ezekiel Tovar. High fly ball out to center field. Mitchell gets under it, hauls it in to end the inning. On to the third inning. Now, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Arenado whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now here is Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
And that one sliced foul. And the slider just misses. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. That one off the mark, and a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
There's the strike. Late with the swing there.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Nootbaar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. And he swings through that one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
No ball,
you just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Comes up empty. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside. Pickoff move to first. Wynn dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next up for the A's, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Got it. And good work. Start of the 4th. Goldie steps into the box. Swing and a miss as he was late. Goldie, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. And now it's even up. Next offering is fouled back. That one outside. 2-2. Arenado to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Brandon Lau stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And that one missing low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Doubled his first time. Kurtz. And he's out on the tag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pasquantino tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Next pitch misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on
this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. First offering misses badly for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hard hit, right side. To first, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. This is J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
Fly ball down the line. Judge getting an angle on it. 2 away now. Hunter Goodman up next for the A's. Caught looking his first time up. And a foul ball. And there's a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground out to short. Slings it across. That's out number 3. And we're back. Stepping in, Austin Wells. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And that's outside. And downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And it remains 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Grounded out his first time. Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. That one's deep. See you later. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2. Mitchell stands in now and watches strike one. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Arenado zips it to first. One away here in the fifth. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one way inside.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Judge waits. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. First and second, 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt now, 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Judge at second. Chisholm on at first with 2 down. That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that one handled. Slings to first. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the fifth. New arm out of the bullpen, Mark Leiter Jr.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Mason Wynn. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And he drops it down the third baseline. To first, they handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
And fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. Over to Goldie. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Brandon Lau. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Slider got him for strike 3. And here is Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 1-2. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Wells off of first with 2 away. Clips the corner. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Butler makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
On the mound now, Ian Hamilton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 away. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This one in the air. Volpe under this one. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kurtz. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Chisholm at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Nootbaar makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall but foul. Hamilton goes 6'1". He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Mitchell gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. At the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And there's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next up for the A's, Mason Wynn. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Now pitching for the A's, number 47. Michelle Hodges.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next for New York, Brandon Lowe. 0-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And now the count is even. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Butler makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Hamilton back to work. He swings and misses at the first
0-1
pitch. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bellinger makes the grab, 1 down. Lars Nootbaar up next for the A's. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
High in the air, out to right. They got it for out number 2. Next is the designated hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Ground ball right side. Lau sends it to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Going to count 1 and 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 outs. Win. Throws to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 9th. So now it's so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing, and he went. Arenado in an 0-2 hole. Ground ball left side. Jazz tosses to first. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hurts. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The Athletics down by a pair. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now a chance. For J.J. Bleday. Strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. That misses. It's a ball and two strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.